keeping up with the motto, let learning be a joy and teaching a pleasure. Here we are with the remote teaching and learning process to bridge the gap. Happy learning, students. Ideas are powerful. They have the power to brighten our lives in the form of a proverb, a maxim, slogan, or a quotation. Be in any form. An idea, when is expanded, does not only expand our lives but also our minds. Dear students, today in this writing skills session, we will learn the art of expanding the given idea through the topic expansion of themes. Expansion, it means amplification or enlargement of a proverb, maxim, quotation, slogan, epigram, statement, or thought. So we will get any of these things in the form of an idea or theme that we have to expand. Now, what is meant by expansion? Expansion is the process of elaborating, that is, developing or presenting any given idea in further detail. Expansion is basically about the meaning. The first, that is, when we get the theme, the idea, we have to expand, we have to think of, we have to try to get the meaning of that given theme or idea. Then an explanation. And once we get the meaning, we need to explain it. Next is an illustration. And once we explain the meaning of the given idea, we have to illustrate it, and that can be done or is done by the means of some quotations, anecdotes, proofs, etc. And then elaboration, that is, of whatever illustration or quotation or proofs, anecdotes we make use of, we have to illustrate. The steps in writing an expansion. The first step is to understand the symbol of the words in the given proverb or theme. It is very important to understand the given idea or theme, and then only we will be able to expand it, illustrate it. The next step is to substitute the meaning in the idea or the proverb in your own words. Once we get the meaning of the given idea or thought, we have to paraphrase that meaning, or we can say the same idea. We have to write in our own words. Make use of anecdotes. That is, we can make use of short incidents or examples or illustration, and that is in order to expand, as we have to expand and ultimately we have to prove the given thought or the given idea is true. This is what we have to do, and keep in mind, students, whatever anecdotes or illustrations we make use of should be valid. Look for similar proverbs or ideas, and this is one thing we can make use of, the related proverbs or ideas, that is, the proverbs or ideas with the same meaning as the given idea. And then we need to sum up the paragraph, that is the conclusion, or to conclude the paragraph. And this is what, these are the steps that we have to keep in mind while expanding the given idea. Format. First paragraph, the introductory paragraph, where we have to explain the given idea with the meaning in 5 to 6 lines maximum. And just now we have seen how can it be done. That is, we can write the meaning, we can paraphrase, we can make use of other proverbs or thoughts with the same meaning. So this is what we have to do in the first paragraph of the expansion. Second paragraph, examples and details. So we have to write examples, we have to include examples and details in the second paragraph of the expansion. And here what we can do, we can make use of stories, textual learnings, whatever we have learned through our textbooks. We can make use of all those morals that we have learned. We can also make use of short examples from the lives of famous personalities. So, whatever books you have read and whatever you have observed through the pieces of news, you can make use of, and you can also include current and eventful incidences. Now, for this, students, you need to read, you need to be updated, and that is very important, as we already know that reading is important and all the writing skills topics are interrelated, and we can make use of our learnings of the morals, the values of the textual contents. And this is how we can make the second paragraph of the expansion possible. The third paragraph, the last paragraph, the conclusion, and it should be written only in 1 to 2 lines. And you can make use of the following words or phrases, that is to begin, to start this paragraph, such as thus or so, in a nutshell, precisely, it can be stated, to conclude, to summarize, etc. Basically, an expansion is written in 3 paragraphs. Sometimes it can also be written in 2 paragraphs. And there are times when the second paragraph further needs to be subdivided into one or more paragraphs. Things to keep in mind while writing an expansion: provide a title. It is very important when we start writing the expansion. Before that, we have to provide the title, and the title will be the same, that is the given idea or proverb. There should be a proper beginning and ending. Very important when we start writing a paragraph, we have to take care that it should be proper, and the flow also. After the flow, when it comes to an end, we have to take care that it does not end abruptly, that there should be a proper ending as well. Avoid an uninteresting beginning, that is, don't directly state that the meaning of the proverb is whatever. We just have learned how to start writing. Yes, we have to write the meaning of the proverb, but that is not the way to start. Write simple sentences, short sentences. Try to write and see that whatever you write, it is to the point. Maintain the flow of your writing. Also, see or make sure of the logical order in your writing. Take care of the word limit. See that you don't exceed the word limit, and also you don't write lesser than required. Mostly you are asked to write in 100 to 120 words. Make use of the active voice, subject, verb, and object. Write in the third person. See that you don't repeat words and phrases, and check the vocabulary and grammar after you finish writing the expansion. And this is the model expansion. Expand the theme. Where there is a will, there is a way. In 100 to 120 words. So, this is the title. The same proverb, where there is a will, there is a way. It is written at the center of the page, top center of the page, with a strike of the pencil, that is a straight line, and that is, we can say, the title is underlined. And after leaving a line, we start with the first paragraph, where we have followed the steps. We have written the meaning of the given thought in our own words, and we have explained it also. The second paragraph, we have provided one example of a famous personality, that is keeping in mind the meaning of the given proverb. The second paragraph is further subdivided into one more paragraph because we have included one more example, and then the conclusion, where we have proved that it is true, where there is a will, there is a way. Students, you have to note down this model expansion in your notebook. And now you have a practice question for expansion of idea. Expand the proverb, every cloud has a silver lining, in 100 to 120 words. And you can relate this proverb to the learning of your textbook chapters, a very recent one that we have learned. The more I expand my mindset, the more I demand of myself. This is the power of expansion through an inspiring idea or theme. Thank you, students.